My first DIY at home compost bin.
So today I am attempting to create my first batch of compost. I'm going to do it in a bin. Here.
So these are bins that I got from either Home Depot or Lowe's. They cost about $10 or $12. These are the bins that I used to move to Costa Rica. So I have quite a few of them on hand. I didn't realize exactly how deep they were and how much materials it was actually going to take. So here I have some dried leaves from the yard. I have a ton of oregano. My oregano is growing so wild that I have to constantly prune it. So I'm using that for my green materials as well as some weeds from the yard and sticks. Next, I grabbed some soil from some old plants that had either died, and I also grabbed bags of food that I had been saving in the freezer for this particular purpose. I'm glad I did. All of the fruits that I constantly use, I added. I had several bags, but I actually wish I had some more. So I actually had to keep going and grabbing more materials.
So I'm realizing that I don't have enough materials prepared. So I'm going to take a little break and go grab some more dead leaves from the other side of the area.
This was a journey. I had to keep going back and forth. I had my daughter going, pulling dead leaves. I mean, it took longer than I expected.
So I'm trying really hard to fill this little bin up, and I'm glad I didn't do a compost pile on the ground. And I realized I don't have enough materials. I put a lot of green in there. I put all of the food that I had. However, I didn't have enough leaves in there. I put quite a bit of soil. So I think I'm just going to add some more leaves, and then I will kind of stir it up and kind of balance it, because I know if I don't stuff it really full, it's going to flatten out. And so I don't want that to happen. So I'll be just taking off more leaves of branches like this that I've been saving for this particular purpose. I just didn't realize how much of this it was going to take. So watch me work.
So at this point, I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I've got the bin almost full to the top, but not quite. And so what I'm going to do over the next week or two is just add more materials. My goal is to get as much compost as possible because I'm going to have a big garden going forward. And the more compost I can make is the less money I have to spend buying soil.